Welcome to Woggle Guides. In this guide, I'll share my favorite shortcuts for sending and writing emails in Gmail to help you work faster. Let's get straight into it. A recent survey found that on average, workers spend more than 20 weeks every year just reading and responding to emails. Keyboard shortcuts can be used in Gmail to speed up how you work with your emails, and more importantly, help you to spend less time in your inbox. Shortcuts are not turned on by default in Gmail. You have to switch this feature on in Gmail before you can use the shortcuts I'll show you in this guide. Check out the Woggle Guide link in the top right of this video that explains how to turn on shortcuts in Gmail. So I'm logged into Google and I'm in the Gmail inbox. Let's start by opening a new blank email. I can quickly do this by pressing C, and a small email window is opened. If you prefer to open a larger window, this is also quick to do. I can discard the open window by pressing the Escape key, and if I then press the D key, that opens a new tab in Chrome, and you can see that the Email Compose window is now shown full size. The cursor is already in the email recipient box. I'll type the email address of who I want to send the email to. If you regularly send emails to that person, they are already likely to be in your contacts, and Gmail may suggest them as you type. Use the arrow keys to navigate any contacts shown, and you can select the name of the person you want to send it to by then pressing the return key. If I want to select multiple users, you can just use the same method to quickly add them. If an email recipient isn't in your contact list, just type their email address in full, and when you're happy with it, press the return key to add it to the list. I'm now going to use the Tab key to move on to the next part of the email and add a title or subject. I'll quickly do this and then use the Tab key again to move into the main body of the email. If I want to move back into the subject line to edit it, I can also press the shortcut keys Shift and Tab together to move back up into the email. And of course, pressing the Tab key on its own will move me back to the body of the email. I'll now quickly type the email as I would do normally. As this is a party invitation, it does need a little bit of standout. So let's look at how to quickly do that with shortcuts. I can use my arrow keys to move around the email to the text I want to edit. To highlight a specific piece of text, all I need to do is hold down the Shift key and press the arrow key in the direction I want to highlight, in this case the right arrow key, and keep repeatedly pressing that until all the text is selected. Once we have highlighted a piece of text, we can now edit that text using shortcuts. Let's start by increasing the size of this word to show how important it is. I'll use a 3-key combination to do this. If I press the Shift and Control keys together, along with the plus sign key, you can see the text size increases. And you won't be surprised to learn that I can reduce the size of the text by pressing Shift, Control and the minus key together. I can also format this text to help it stand out a little bit more. If I press Control and B, that will make the text bold. And if I press Control and I, that italicizes the text. I can also create lists in the email using shortcuts. If I move the cursor to the piece of text I want to use in my list using the arrow keys, and then press return to move that to a new line. If I then choose another 3-key combination, Shift, Control and the number 8, that turns the whole line into a bulleted list. I can then use my arrow keys to navigate and tidy up the word using the delete key. If I press return, that automatically creates a new bullet, and I can then complete all the words in the list in this way. Now that I'm happy with how my email is looking, I can use my Tab key to move out of the body of the email, and you'll see that the send button for the mail has now been highlighted. To send that email, all I need to do now is press the return key, and Gmail confirms that our email has now been sent. There is also one final Gmail shortcut to leave you with. If I press the Shift and question mark key together, a list of all Gmail shortcuts is shown that you can use to quickly reference any of the key combinations you've seen in this guide, as well as the full list available. I hope you found this Woggle Guide useful and learned something new. If you have, please like or subscribe so that other users can find it too. Thanks for watching.